Hi, today I'm going to show you how to use Excel as a calculator if we are in an accounting context and that we have to calculate, for example, the depreciation of an equipment. So first of all, you have to open Excel, select blank. Now we want the row A, B, C, D, E, J, H to be to the right 15. So you select the A. After you press the control button and you can select the other one to change the white. You only have to go there and put it to 15. So it will change automatically for the other one. Now in cell A1 we will type straight line method. So the method that we'll use to calculate the depreciation, and you press enter. In the cell A3 we will enter the date, then we will press the tab button and we will enter depreciation expense, then we press another one, tab, accumulated depreciation. You press tab another time and you enter net book value, then you can press enter. Now we have to select the range A1 to D1 and press the merge center button to center the text. Apply the background black and the font white. After that we select A3 to D3 and we press the wrap text button to make fit the text in the cell. So now we select A4 and we will enter the date of the purchase of the equipment. So in this case is January 1st 2008 and we want it for 10 years, so we select the little square at the right bottom of the cell A4 and we go to the cell A14, so it will enter automatically all the date. After that we go in cell G4 and in cell G4 we will enter data for depreciation, then you press enter, and in the cell G5 you will enter cost, you will do enter, you will enter the salvage value, you will do enter, and you will enter useful life. So this will be the data that we will need to calculate the depreciation. You go in cell H4, you enter the cost, so in this case we enter this. For the salvage value it's 10,000 and useful life of 10 years. So now we have entered everything, so we select J4 to H4 and we merge and center. Now we want to format the cell H5 and H6, so we select the range. We want you to put the comma style and also apply the dollar sign. So this is what I just done. Now in the cell D4 we want to put the cost, but there's an easy way to do it. You do equal and you select the cell H5. After you only have to enter. Now in the cell B5 we will enter the equation to calculate the depreciation of the equipment. So we do equal, open the parentheses. Now we want the cost, but we don't want the cost to change. We always want the cost to be the cell H5. So we select the cell H5 and we tap the button F4 at the top of your computer, and it will enter the $sign. So it will always stay the cell H5, and then you do divided, and now we want the salvage value. So we click the cell H6. You can also enter the $sign manually, but it's more simple just by press F5. Now you close the parentheses and we will do divided by the useful life, and then F4, and we will press enter. And if, for example, there's an error in the formula, you can go there and change the formula. So we will change it back because we have made an error. So here it will be minus instead of divided, and here it will stay divided. So we press enter, and now we have the good depreciation. We select the little square at the bottom of the cell B5 and we go to cell B14. So it will always be this depreciation expense. Now in the cell C5 we will enter equal the cell C4 plus the cell B5, and in this case we will not do the F4 button because the accumulated depreciation will calculate the previous depreciation plus the depreciation now. So if we do enter, it will be 12,000, of course, because here there is no data. So if we drag the little square to the cell C14, the other one will appear. So here it's this one plus this one make this one. Here it's C6, I'm gonna show you, is C6 plus B7, and we have the right formula. Now in the cell D5 we'll have to enter another formula. We'll have to enter equal the cell D4 minus the cell B5 and do enter. So here we can go down, and this is the net book value after we did minus the depreciation expense. So after 10 years, if you want to sell the truck, for example, if it's a truck, we can sell it 10,000. Now we will select the cell A1 to D14. We will do right click to format the table that we have. We will click on format cell, and now it's loading. We'll select the border, apply the red button, the red color. So we apply the red color, we select the big one style. Now we want a border all around the table, so we will put outline, but we also want some line in the horizontal axis and vertical axis, so horizontal and vertical. And now we can click on OK, and as you see, we have what we want. Now we'll select the cell A1 to D1 and click format painter. We'll put the format of cell A1 to D1 into the cell G4 and H4. So now we can see that the data is there. We can also select the cell, for example, any of these. I can take B8, double click on the format painter, and now I can click all those I want, and I can do it more than one time. After, we have to do escape to go back to the original one. So now that's it. We have calculated what we want and we have formatted the cell. So this is what I have to learn you today. Of course, you will have to save as. You can save it if you want on your desktop right here. You can name it depreciation expense and save. So thank you for listening, and I hope that you enjoy.